So, okay, welcome to ratechforall.com. Okay, and day 6 of our cybersecurity class. Okay, the same thing will be available in YouTube channel also, which is ratech for all. But that will be our YouTube channel. Okay, and yeah, all the notes and all the stuffs will be available, and the course content in day 6 and our page in our web page. Okay, so yeah, today what we'll be learning today, it's gonna be a very important day today, because the key thing we'll be learning today will be cracking the password, and we'll utilizing all the initial access tools that are used in gaining the initial access. That sort of thing will be performing today. Okay, yes, coming to cybersecurity field. Okay, uh, we work on the basis of phases. Okay, firstly we gather the information. Second, we do sort of attack. Okay, on the host. If we find the weakness, we do enumeration. Okay, and then we if we find the weakness, we try to gain the access. Okay, and once we gain the access, then we'll try to maintain the persistence there using different tools. Okay, and once the task is achieved, once the persistence task is achieved, then we try to exfiltrate the data from the host or victim machine to our Kali. Okay, so that sort of things yeah, happens on the basis of phase. Okay, first phase, reconnaissance or information gathering. Okay, we'll gather all the information passively, actively. Then we move to attack. We do attack on the basis of the vulnerability within that platform, be it web platform or host, or within the active directory. Okay, and then once we compromise using different sort of technique and tools, then we'll maintain the persistence as I mentioned you earlier, and then we'll exploit the data. Okay, and for long lasting persistence come into play. Okay, we'll hide our files and create all the logs and all sort of things within the host, compromised host. We'll create schedule tags, cron tags. Okay, these are the terms that are used in making the you know persistence. Okay, then we sort of perform our action in that host, and further down the line we'll keep our tools there remaining undetected. Here comes a term called undetected. Okay, we want to keep our persistence for long lasting, that sorry, long lasting without being detected by the host, owner or user. We use different tools and technique. Few of them I told you earlier. These are cron job in Linux system, and schedule tasks in Windows system. There are a lot of ways and methods to remain undetected and remain for a long time. That is persistence. Yeah, and once that is done, once that is achieved, we move forward to exploited data, or we'll get the sensitive data from there and we'll transfer to our machine. Yeah, that's what gonna happen in whole phases. Okay, this is the like cyber kill chain, sort of all these things happen step by step. Okay, in nutshell, cybersecurity is all about data, and cybersecurity personnel try to save the data, whereas attackers tries to steal data. Cybersecurity personnel, they sort of focus on integrity of data, availability, and there is one more term there. Okay, uh, availability, integrity, and what is one term I forgot at the meantime now. Anyway, however, on the other side, the attacker, he tries to reverse these things. He want to make everything public, or he want to get the data and send to somewhere in dark web or somewhere else. He wants to violate the integrity of data. He wants to sort of like availability. You want to make the service unavailable. He'll cause the denial of service. Okay, that sort of things. The reverse sort of uh, the cybersecurity personnel, they want to protect data, secure data, authenticate data, and make data available for the right person. Okay, on right time. But attacker side, from the perspective of attacker, they wants to reverse reverse the scenario. Okay, so they want to breach data, they want to violate integrity. Okay, that sort of things, and they want to get unauthorized data. That's things, these things will happen in cybersecurity. If you are uh, wanting to deep dive in cybersecurity, you must learn these things. You must learn these terms. Okay, you need to be familiar with this term. If you don't willing to be familiar, also you need to, if you want to be deep dive in cybersecurity. Okay, so today the main agenda of today will be we'll discuss about the this sort of things. We will try to get the initial access. Okay, how can we get the initial access? How can we fool the users and get the username or email or password that they are called credential, user credential, or other things. Okay, NTLM hashes or other things. How can we get the initial access? Okay, and then if we get the initial access, we'll albeit the privilege might be the user is in lower rule, or he has the lower privilege, then we'll escalate once we get the access to the device. And furthermore, we'll get the credential. These are the things, like here we have brute force. We can do brute force using Hydra. We'll be using Predator. Okay, but Hydra, there is, yes, Hydra for website. uh, for getting the website credential, we'll use Hydra. And yes, we'll use Partetor. Okay, this also, how do you pronounce this? I don't know, but this is also used for website enumeration and getting the credential from websites. And this, yeah, this things has ID and has identifier. Once you get the hash of any user or any stuff, okay, then we use this hash identifier, hash ID tools. Okay, and these are after compromising and for dumping the password. Okay, Sam Hive, the sort of thing we use this one, and this also for dumping the password. Dumping the Sam Hive. Okay, what is Sam Hive? I'll tell you later. And we have this Hashcat, John the Reaper. Okay, we'll be using this tool, but down the line we might be use this also, but today you will be getting familiar with these two tools. Okay, and yeah, this one, Ql or QL, crunch. To create the username or password we use crunch, and QL for gathering the information from the website. Okay, getting all the word list from the particular website we use QL. For sort of crawling to get the word list we use this QL. And yes, that sort of thing, word list, these are the word list of username or password, that sort of thing. So we'll have in our word list, so you need to download or it will be there in uh, mm, 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 Kali Linux. Okay, so yeah, this one for this Truffle is for Git sort of thing to get the secret credential from GitHub. Will not be using this today. Aircrack NG. This is also one of the powerful tool to get the to crack the pcap file. Okay, to crack the pcap file and get the wireless credential. We use this Aircrack NG. This is very powerful. Okay, and at the meantime we can also use Fluxon. It will create the evil twin. Okay, it's very simple. You don't need to struggle with password cracking if you use the evil twin and force the user to input their credential of their network. Okay, then those network will be available to your server you will host in your simple Python server, and then they will be available to you. Okay, that's pretty simple. Okay, if you use Fluxon, everything is fooling. In cybersecurity, the attackers, the modern hashing and all the algorithm, they are quite tough. Yeah, it's difficult to crack the password and that sort of things, but always attacker will play with mind game. Okay, they will fool. Okay, luring you about finance, causing you urgency, causing you sort of uh, about sort of like they will try to fool you by giving there is a gift available for you. You have to go through this link to get your gifts, that sort of thing. So anyway, they try to fool you. Okay, in different ways. Yeah, and yeah, that sort of things we'll be utilizing today. So yeah, without delaying, okay, we'll be using Hashcat. This is SELP. For any tool in the Kali Linux, if you are unaware, then never hesitate to type this help. It will show you all the help. Okay, it will show you all the lists regarding to that tool or help or information regarding to that tool. Okay, so here my point is here. I don't like messy. Oh, so yeah. Then how to use this Hashcat? Point here is I have if I have some Hashcat. Look, okay, what is that Hashcat or what is hash? If you're unknown or unsure about this, like let's say I'll create one hash file for you. Okay, like RAM, and then I'll do this one, and then MD5. Yeah, okay, this is my hash. All these names and passwords and usernames, all they are stored in database. Not directly, they will be stored in database by hashing. Okay, This is how the modern security works. So if you get any hash a password, then you can use Hashcat, John the Ripper. My best one is John the Ripper is the best. Okay, the best I like. Sometimes this fails to crack, but John the Ripper rarely or barely fails. So yeah, I like John the Ripper. If you were to use, like, I have this hash here. This is the password RAM, but it is stored in somewhere in database as this way. Okay, so if I'll not be able to get this RAM, okay, it's quite difficult to get this RAM. If I somehow manage to get this one data, okay, that is hash data of this guy, then I can run this one dash m. Then or before that you need to find this. Okay, what is this type of hash? It's a hash id. Then I'll put this hash. If you just got this one, okay, let's suppose you got this one. So what is the type of this hash? This one is saying this might be MD2, MD5, MD4. This is showing other thing. It's not pretty sure. We have other tool also. Hash ID, has HSSI, has dash ID NTIFIERS. Identifier also is the same tool. Does the same thing. If I type my hash, that hash there, this one didn't found. It's surprising it didn't found the MD5 also. Okay, no worries. But I have NT, that's just TEXT. Then I'll type this one, my password. So yes, I got this one here. This one is still unsure, but this shows that most likely this is a MD5 hash. Okay, MD5 hash. So I can use this hash cat. What I have, dash m, that is for dash a. Also I can use that. A means attack mode. 0 means I'm doing the brute forcing using the dictionary. Okay, and then I'll use this m for this. Again, I need to show you here. Okay, it's something I need to show you before I proceed. HAS ticket. This is help. What I have here is, say this is showing some M400 M0. Okay, what is used for what? So here moving forward or moving upward. Okay, if I move upward, then see, what is this thing? Type of has a number representation for this one. MD5 has how much? What number? Where it is given there? This is the command line. Okay, this is the command we use. This is Hashcat, and type of attack. Is it brute force attack using dictionary, or sorry, is it attack using this is the attack mode. Okay, A0, A1, A2, A3. We can specify the attack mode. 0 represents for dictionary attack. Okay. 3 represent for using your own word list and doing brute forcing. Okay. And this M400 or M1000 or M3200 for ByteCrypt we have different, like 3200. For Scrypt we have different. For MD5 sum we have 0. Okay, it's shown here 0. For MD5 shown here 0. This one looks to me it's like ByteCrypt. Looks like ByteCrypt for me. Okay, so for ByteCrypt, actual ByteCrypt would modern ByteCrypt they start with $2B. Okay, that sort of thing. Yeah, this one is the older version maybe. So point here is we use A for specifying the attack mode. Is it dictionary attack? For dictionary attack we represent by A0. Is it A3 dash A3 we use here, or yeah, different. Okay, A2 for your own costume, old list and that sort of thing. And this M is this was that mode of attack. Like is it MD5 has, or is it ByteCrypt has, or is it Scrypt has, or is it NTLM has, or what sort of has it is. So to specify that one we use different number. Okay, that's what I want to make it clear here. I was trying to see what number is used for what has. This M, yes, we know. A3, so we know this one. I want to show you what number is used for what type of hash. So yeah, this one is showing mode here. Mode 0, mode 3. See, mode 3 is for brute force. Mode 0 for stat dictionary attack. Format is here, not showing here. Dash A format is not showing here. If you are unsure about the format, then you can just use word list and run your command. Okay, because Hashcat it can identify the format itself in some case, but you need to specify. Okay, so let's get it done now. Too much talking. So without, just come here. Like here, I have this hash. I got this hash from somewhere. Okay, I got this here hash from somewhere, and I want to crack this hash. Okay, so for that one I use this one. Okay, this is hashcat dash A means I told you attack mode. M0 is MD5 sum, and then this is the hash, or we can give it the file name or look path of file here. Excuse me, in my case I just directly gave the hash here, and then in here in rockq.txt I have all the word lists. Okay, it will get all the word lists one by one and compare with this one. If it matches, then we got the password. That's the logic here. Yeah, in Linux we have the problem of this. So yeah, no worries, but I'll show you. This works pretty good. How can I show you is I have this also. I can use the try hack me platform there because this is not the one. Just come on, anything you can use. I just need to go here. Anyway, just I want platform because my Kali Linux is not supporting for that one. Is it has not enough storage for that one. Okay, so I'm using this device Linux to crack the password. That's the logic. Okay, you don't have to. It's not mandatory for you to go here same page and do this. Now, if your Linux can crack, then pretty good. If this doesn't do, but I have June the Reaper. It does crack this, so I don't need to worry about this. But before doing that one, I want to show you in this here. Okay? In here, it will crack it easily. Yeah, this one is not working. Yeah, Geo H in June, then dash WRDLIST old list. Here it is equal to then file path where my all the password are. So USR ESHAR is here, WRDLIST is old list, then ROCKYOU.txt. Then what is that? I have what is our password here? In our case, this is our hash password. Okay, so I'll do Ctrl Shift C. Then I'll just B. Then I'll do this one. Okay. No such file or directory. Don't say that. What do you want? Maybe this wants to place this here. Or it wants format here. Let's give it a go. If it wants format, we'll specify the format. So yeah, if it wants Geo H in June, this format is equal to, what is this format? MD5. Okay, let's try it. This is old list, not old list is equal to slash USR share old list. Is it? Then I'll give that hash here. Either you can create one file and give the name of file there, or you can directly place the hash. Unknown cipher request. No worries. I have one tool that is called NT EH that's TEXT. I'll do this one. So it shows already, yeah. Most likely MD5. So for this one we need to give raw MD5. Okay, that's the problem here. Now let's try this. Cybersecurity is all about patience. If you don't have patience, then you can't do it. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. John the Ripper. Yes, that's the way we do. Word list. What are the types of format? That's the format is equal to EMD5 raw. Hmm. Maybe it wants the file. Okay. GEDIT. What is that? Let's skip one file. Name called. What is that? Come here. What is my gedit? Come here. Oh boy. Okay. Save it. Then this time I will give file name instead of this. Okay. Mm. Okay. See, this cyber security is the field where you need to keep patience. If I was frustrated when I didn't get the result here, and if I had quit, I don't get the result. I need to be patience, wait, control, and then I can get success. Okay, almost nothing is impossible. Again, let's say now we are able to crack the password. This is the password here. Here, this John the Ripper, it wants text file there, not the hash directly. It doesn't want the hash directly. Okay, that's the key thing here. So now, see, if your hashcat can uh, crack the password, it's fair enough. Good, lucky you. If it can't, then we have next tool. Don't get frustrated. Wait, and then give it a go. You should be able to crack the password. So yes. Yeah, I'll show you one more thing here. Cat etc. Hmm? Oh boy. I got my password here. Yeah. See here. You can see one password here of this guy called Ram, and one guy is here that is called this guy. Okay. So there are two users. I'm in Kali. I'm in Kali right now, but I have the password of this guy. Okay, pa- password means I have the hash password of this guy. Then if I were to crack this password, I can use the June. I can use June also. I can use what is called Hashcat also. In my case, it is not pretty good, so I prefer using June. So for that one, H and June, and you'll specify this format, but the inbuilt June command will not gonna work for the S script, because this is the modern salted hash password. So we need to install the one package Jumbo, okay, Jumbo package for the S script also. And yeah, this is the same, but I have this Jumbo within there. So come here, but this time I'll be using, hang on, also ls. I have here, what is that called? I have the cat. I'll show you that password. This same password I have created a file and put there called yeah, called this one. This type of format is called script. Okay, so I put whole this RAM and this format, script format. Okay, and while cracking you need to give the username also. Okay, in June, but in Hashcat you don't need to give this, you need to separate this. Okay, yeah, that's the key difference between the June and Hashcat. If you are cracking with June, you need to give the username here, or if you are cracking with Hashcat, you'll remove this and create the file. Okay, I created the file called this ram script.txt and put this hash over there along with the username. Then I'm about to crack this. What I'm gonna do, this, and then I'll do this one. In my case I have this, I have ram script.txt, that's the name of file I'm giving here. And while using June, YSCRYPT, yeah, is it true? Here I'm script.text, and we're specifying the format. This is script. For that one I get in what, in June you need to specify the format. This is script, okay, which is script, and then word list dash word list, not word list, word list. Okay, and then you need to give the file path here. This is file path where all my passwords are here. Default password, maybe 12 to 14 million passwords are there. Okay, so I'll be using that one. And then this one is for showing zone run zone, because I use this one because this my zone is there, so I'm using this. Okay, file path similar where within zone run this. Okay, if I were to use the default one, then I just use zone, but I have installed this Jumbo package there, so I use this one. Okay, bear in mind it's like zone. Then if I run this one, it will take a bit of time, and it will crack the script password. Okay, the toughest password. Yeah, if you put the simple password, then it will take no longer, it will crack very soon. If your password is quite difficult, it will take a bit of time and it's tough using dollar and other special characters, then it will almost difficult to crack and takes a long time. Okay, that's the logic. So we need to keep our patience here while cracking the password, and once that is cracked we can see the password. So in this way we use John and Hashcat to crack the hash password that we have. Okay, these tools are useful when you only have the if you have the hash password of certain password. Okay, then you can crack that one. And this Hydra is to do brute forcing to the website. And this crack station, I'll show you this also. This is very useful. Yeah, what I was to show you here was wait. Keep your patience, guys. So my Hashcat was not working there. This give it a go for this. Where am I? I am here in this machine here. So I can directly copy paste there. I need to use this clipboard. Firstly, I need to copy paste here. Control A, Control C. Keep it back there. Hide it. Control B. Okay. Now let's cross your finger. It will crack easily because it has enough space here. It will take time and it will crack. Okay. The previous thing which we were trying before for what is Hashcat. Okay, same thing I did using John. You can use Hashcat tool if you have enough memory. In my case, I don't have enough memory space. It threw me the error, so I use this tool here. Okay, so I use the tool. I use the machine of TryAgme. It should. It should. Okay, it should. It's saying 23%, 47%. It should crack this hour. Pass 71%. Keep it patient. You are cracking the password. You are doing the great job. Okay, so yeah, you can see it. Yeah, it's cracked. This one is cracked now. If you use the GUI version of Hashcat, then you can easily crack the password. Not easily, but quite sort of. You will not face more trouble. If the password is weak or medium type, you can do it. Yeah, moving here. What is going here? Okay, it will keep brute forcing all the password. Okay, it will compare all the password, and if it gets success, it will show us the result. Okay, now till then we'll do next thing. I showed you this also. This worked pretty well in the device where it has enough memory in TryAgme this one platform. Okay, so these things happen once you get the hash. Okay, before that also we can perform some brute forcing using Hydra. Let's use this. To use Hydra, here this one is for my website. Yeah, but it is the modern website. If I were to use simple one, first let's get it done by using simple website. So I told you potato. This is used for brute forcing. This also does the same thing. Let's give it a go with simple one. Okay, come here. Paste Using this Hydra tool, you can brute force to the website and you'll try to get the credential from the website. That's the logic of using this one, okay? I'll make it clearer. Hydra and L. L, if you use the capital L, that means you don't have the list of username, okay? In that case, you will use the custom, not custom, you'll use the uh, sort of username from checklist, or you will create your username and then you'll give to this Hydra, and this P shows that password. For this, L is for username. If you use a small letter, that means you know one of this, okay? You'll give this, specify this, like username might be L, might be small L, admin, and then password, you don't know the password, okay? You want to get the password. In our case, we want to get both username and password, so I use capital L, so I use capital P. And here these fields, these are the path for usernames and path for password, okay? Or you might be thinking why this one is slashes here. You can just directly place everything here. To make it short and simple, I use this one, what is this one, forward slash. But in your keys you can omit this, okay? You can directly place here. So here I am choosing this page. Which page? I'll show you. Come on, boy. I'll type here. Hey, what is happening here, man? Misbehaving. BBL. Come. Why misbehaving? This web page is meant for, you know, ad tracking, or you can use this website for your learning purpose. So let's get this one, okay? So this one is our website, and if you come here, inspect, you should be familiar with this dev tool, okay? Inspect, and then you'll use network here, okay? And I try to log in. What is here? Where is login, sign up or login? I don't know anything, okay? I'll just type, sorry, ABC, and then I'll try 1 2 3 4 login. This is not the actual username and password, so we'll not be able to log in. But the key thing we'll get here is the endpoint here, okay? This one is we post that one, we get, or we have two requests, get, we have more also, but we mostly encounter with this when it comes to brute forcing the username and password. Post one. So here this is the come here, you can see here this is our web page, okay? User info dot, this one, control C, then we have, what is saying, it's not found anyway. What is it? Login with anything, not user info. Yeah, huh? How come this one is logged in? Showing 200. This is not true, but yeah, we'll be using get or post. So again, ABC 1 2 3 4, whatever. Where is my network? I posted one cookie to say a header. Mm-mm. Yeah, this is the huh? Host name. What I want to show you here is this is the login.php. It's not showing the full page. Man, no. Yeah, but just a second, okay, guys. Just a second. No rush. This was the request I made there. Okay. This was the response I got back from there. Huh? What response I got? Am I logged in there now? Mm-mm. Content type application. This one. XWL form. URL encoded. Origin. Text HTML. Yeah. Here I took time. Apologies for that one, but I just want to make it clear here. Okay. From where these things are coming here. See. Yeah. This is the name of web page. ira-l dash password. This is the web page we want to test. Okay. And content type. What is the type of this? This one is http post form. Is it http post form or https? Hmm? Content type is text HTML. It is saying, but location is this one. Login.php. Yes, it is. So I want to get all the full URL there. Mm-mm. Copy URL. Come on, boy. Okay. And then type. This is the content type. And it's saying user info. That's not the full. This is just the website. And then specifying the page. Okay, that is login.php. You can see a login.php. It's login.php. And where is it? Application ex from that's x. Content type. This one is not showing clearly everything. So all this things we get from DevTool, okay, and we use here to brute force. Let's suppose this has it's a post. We are posting there, so it's a post, and this is the page login.php true, and we are using user. We don't know the user, so username. So we are using capital U. This capital this thing. Okay, backtick. Uh, user and pass this one. Okay, And yeah, this is the if the page if there is a invalid username or password, the page will say this one incorrect username or password, so you are just using incorrect, or what the page throws the error, we'll put that error here. Okay, this thing here, and then just run this one. It should give the paste. This one is started. Okay, we'll try all the password. Then we got this. Okay, we got, what is it? Is that true? No? Root. This is the password for this one. I don't know, but we got this. Okay, in this way we'll get the password, but we need to place this thing correctly. So I'm showing you this dev tool. I'm going to dev tool, okay, and figuring out what is this. Oh boy, yeah, this is login dot php is, and then yeah, we have this information here. Okay, why this one is not throwing an error? ABC and 1 2 3 4 5 6. Come on boy, don't give me trouble, man. Why is it logged in? Huh? Without any credential. So they threw any error here? Nothing else. Saying nothing, okay? My point is here, are we getting or putting? We're putting, and this is the login page. We're posting our data to login page. So we use this. What is that? Hydra, and then this page here. Okay, it might be HTTP post or JSON, sort of JSON format. Okay, in my case, if I want to show you this one here, yeah, boy, come on, man, what I need, it doesn't come easily. So this is my website, RATC Tech for all.com. So if I come here, then if I go to login ABC, or I'll type 12345 login. This is showing invalid credential. Okay, so if I come here and do inspect, I need to go to network tab here, and then again I do this one. So I did posting there. Okay, I post there, I got this 401 error. That's something it has to happen here. But this page is vulnerable, so I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, and then we are doing the posting. Okay, that's what I want to show here. This is the main post, the thing we need to place there, in here, like here you can see Hydra L username, and then there. Now, what is it? I'm showing you to attack my my website, huh? How good I am, say. Where is it? Where is it, man? Not Predator. Huh? Where has it can now? Now it is. What I want to show is my that one use application JSON. Application JSON. This is the next method of uh, using that predator. Predator. How do you pronounce this? Predator. Here, command not found. What? You can see there URL. So it'll go and try to. This one is trying all the password there. It's trying one by one. Predator. Everything is gonna go ahead. Do processing, but it will take ages. So point here is we can use HTTP format, or we can use JSON, application JSON. Here the only thing I wanted to show you was application JSON. Okay, content type application JSON, regardless of this potato or predator. Forget this right now. Okay, here I want to show you, instead of this what is called this here, I can also use application JSON. Content type is equal to application JSON. Where is that command gone? Did I delete it down? It'll say clear. Where has it gone? Where has it gone? You can see here I'm using this API, and then this is HTTPS post format. I'm using content type is JSON, application JSON, and then same thing is verbose, and ignore this. What is there? Ignore invalid email or password. We are saying this one. Okay. If I do this one, this one will not take this. So yeah, we can do this one in Hydra. So I was using Parator. Okay, that's the thing, because it's quite daunting to use Hydra for application JSON. Yeah, I got the point here. So these are the tools we use. Hydra, we use John the Ripper, Hashcat. Yeah, this tool is used to get the passwords and username. We can do FTP enumeration also. Okay, brute force FTP also. We can brute force email, Hydra, that's email, and path to word list, and SMTP in that machine IP. So this is the way we do brute forcing using Hydra. Next, we have Crack Station, the easy tool for you. Very easy. Just come here. Then you're gonna do. What are you gonna do? I'm clicking double Google. Okay, just click it down. Why take trouble, huh? Why take trouble? I have hash here. Let's say I have this hash here. If your hash cut is not working, don't worry about that one. Just come here, type your hash password. Okay, just do this one here. Boom. I this is not. I don't know what happened to this. This should give us MD5 pulse, MD5 password, but why not cracking? There is missing one thing. Man, this is our fault. Is that C at the end? Reckon so. So, why take tension, Just go to the crack station, online password cracker. Just place your password here. Just specify you're a human, you're not a robot. Boom, click it. It'll crack your password. Okay? Easy busy. For anti-LM hashes, simple password, it will crack. It has all the list of how many this 1 GB, that means 1 billion. So yeah, 1.5 billions password there, or how much? I don't know. You can check here. 190 GB and this one. It is that sort of password. Okay, all the one breached password there. You can use that. This free password hash cracker and crack your hash password. Okay. So what next we have? We have CyberSafe also. This is for encrypting and decrypting the sort of, if you have any encrypted or decoded file, you can use this CyberSafe to encrypt or decrypt. That's the use, same thing, same. This is also online. This is also online tool. Name the hash I showed you for identifying the hashes. Hash identifier or hash ID. Same tool for identifying the hash. This is the powerful tool. I'm going to show you this. Okay, this is the very powerful tool. And yes, this is also very powerful. AirCrackNG for cracking the Wi-Fi password. Yes, here we'll be using this social engineering tool that is called SE tool. All about fooling the user. So let's say sudo. I need to use sudo. sudo se. This tool I need to use. I'll give my password. Then this is the tool. Again, it's just very easy. Just place your number here, and then what it says, I'll choose one. I need to do social engineering. Okay, I want to fool the users, sending them link, or you know cloning the web page, that sort of thing I'm gonna do here. Then I'll choose 2. Boom. I'll choose 3. I'm gonna do the credential harvesting here, so I'm gonna choose 3. Boom. Then what I'm gonna do here, you can do web templates also, you can do custom import also, but in my case I'll do the easy one. I'll choose 2. Okay, if you have your domain name, you'll place your domain name here. In my case, I don't have my domain name. If I have also, I'll not use here, because it's no good to do that sort of thing. Then I'll use facebok.com. See, this is now running this credential harvester. Okay, harvesting attack. And if I go to my, now this is opening the new one again. Come here. http slash 80. What is running in my 80? Do you like to see what is running in my IP? Localhost. This is running now. Okay, if I had given this address, or you can just, if you're confusing, so you just http 192.168. Ay boy, 27. This one I'll use 80. This is running in my port 80. We do this one, my website, this cloner, this C tool, it has cloned the Facebook page. Okay, it cloned me the Facebook page, and it ran in my domain, like it ran in my this IP here. Okay, so if I send this link, where it is running, it's running in 80, like it's running in 80, put 80 that way, or just this one simple. If I copy this here, Control C, and if I send somewhere, if I give this link somewhere to someone, they will think that this will be the real Facebook. Okay, this will be the real Facebook. Here you need to specify this way. http is this, and then you'll give this in, you'll send it to someone. if you send this link to someone, once they click this one, okay, once they click this one, it will take them to this page. Same one. No, why this one is not getting the full complete for me? I want the complete. This one here, copy the copy. Why this one is not copying the full? Yes, that's what I want. Okay, that's what I want. If someone clicks here, say this one is hosting this Facebook here. This is not the real one. This is not the real one. Then if I come here, then type the username. One, two, three, four, 5. If you try to do login, this doesn't do anything, okay? But if you move back to your Kali, where you have, set up the trap, let's say trap here, then it has done something good for us. What good for us? Where is it? It has captured these params, that sort of things for us. This one is not showing anything here. Should show the params, okay, like email and password here. Yes, and you'll be able to get the email and password this way. Okay, that's the way how the attacker play the mind game. Okay, they'll do sort of they'll fool the users and they get the credential. If they send the what is that username, this is not the actual Facebook. It looks like, see, it's cloning. It's similar. You can't differentiate. You can't see, everything is same. So you think this is your Facebook page, you'll insert your email name and password here, and then then the attacker will get the credential. That's the logic. Okay, that's how they do credential stuffing. This one is not working, but I have created my this. This is how we do here. If you want to go and see all the username and password, it has storage. It has stored and saved its file somewhere. I have kept here, man. Yeah, within here, lslh to list all the reports. Came here. Hmm? Okay. Yes, there we have this file here, and you can do cat when it was created. 2, is it 2 today? Today is 3. Wait. What is saying? It's saying here. It is here. Okay, this file is stored here. Should show the reports there. What is the number there? 10065. Yeah, that's the one. You're going to cat and then display this. Okay. Huh? How come code? How come code, man? Control C. We'll just change the name of this file. Does everything looks well? Why code, man? Why code, man? Why? Control C. It doesn't display easily, no? Normally for other files it displays cat and then file name, but here we need to go to that directory and then we need come on, boy. Or I can do, if that doesn't work, then I can do cd then I can go to cd. Where is root? We are in root. Where is the then we have impact. That's not. So this one code also, I think. Stupid. Causing us problem, huh? Yes. Yeah. Took time, but apologies for that one. Yeah, all these params, all this stuff store here, okay, and you can get the username and password here. This one doesn't do any good for us in our case, but this is the way, okay. Yeah, I don't know what is wrong with this one, with our SE tool. It should give our params here, okay. I'm not showing here password and nothing here. Hmm. Can we see the username and password here? No, no worries. This was not working previously also, but I built my own this here. City exit, come here. Everything has solution, okay? Everything has solution. If this doesn't work, I have my own script, So yeah, come here. This is the Facebook 2.py Python 3 fsce 2.py. I'll run this here. What is saying? This is don't run this and this. This is danger. So now it is. Yeah. I hosted my this Facebook to this URL. If anyone goes and visit here, can it work outside of here? I don't know. Let's give it a go. So I need to. What's going on here? I'll make everything clear, okay? Let me do this first. Control Shift C. Move to your browser. Next, okay? We're not using set now. Set is not giving us the actual credentials. So yeah, in here it's running. It's not running outside of this Kali, but within here it's running. Looks quite similar, similar. But if you see something is quite different than actual Facebook, but you can sort it out this, making this label well, you can sort it out. But anyway, this will trick the user. If I use the username and password, if I use password 1 2 3 4 5 6, this is not my actual username, so email 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's see this one. So then do I need to run one more thing here? Yeah, this one is yes. Do I need to serve? Just hang on, okay? Keep your patience. Python 3 dash m. If my script has this server running there, then I don't need to be worried about it. But making sure I clicked here, okay? This says something went wrong, please visit again. But when the user uses or her credential here and try to log in, it shows the display. It displayed this one here, okay, which is not actually the true thing, okay. But here in our here, what is happening here is I am able to get the username and password. Here, see, I get this password which I typed here. I got this uh, email, okay, from the same page here. From this page here, and yeah, I'm able to trick the user to give his credential. That's the idea of tricking the user, and this way we get credential by tricking the users. Okay. There comes the use of set tool, but I did my own script and ran and showed for you. Yeah, I don't know what is wrong in my this AC toolkit, but might be in your case it might work well. Okay, so I just clicking or selecting the numbers there. Yeah, in this way we can get the credential from the users. Okay, that's the logic. And yeah, the go piece is also used for phishing attack. Yeah, same thing. We trick the user, we fool the user with different page which look like which look similar to the actual page. Okay, and then we'll fake the user to put his credential there, and we'll grab the credential using this copies. This is also one of the evil ngx, also one of the useful tool I can show here, but you need to have your own domain name. Okay, so I don't need to run this here. Sudo boom boom boom. Okay, so that way you'll be running this one. So what is going here now? Yeah, then here I need to change everything here again. This one is failing to, because in here in my host file I change this one. Okay, I don't have in this login dot, there is double login dot ramrl.com in my host file, so it's throwing the error. And yeah, this way you can get the sort of credential from users using this evil ngx tool. Okay, so yeah, play with this one, download this, get to know this tool. Okay, exit, come on boy, sometimes this one cause trouble. What next? There is also the beep tool also. Yeah, this is used for hooking the browser. Okay, and yeah, this crack ng, air crack ng, this one is used to this to get the credential of wireless network. Okay, to capture the pcap file, and if the pcap file is captured, we can crack the password. We can crack that pcap file and get the password of Wi-Fi networks, or pcap. You can get the password from pcap file, or you can crack the password. Okay, using this air crack ng. If I don't have pcap file here. Last time I had, but I deleted that. Okay, I don't know where it gone. So to do that one, we need to use sudo dash ng. Okay, and then you'll give the file name. What is the file you have? Do I have the pcap file here somewhere? Can you see? No, you can see here pcap file. Can you? I don't think I have any pcap file here. Hmm? Do you know what tool is used to find the special file? No, I don't have pcap file, no more. Yeah, if I had pcap file, just like file name, okay, dot pcap pcap, then I'll do d, so that's w, and then I'll give password list. Okay, that way, and then it'll start to crack the file again. These are the tools for getting the initial access, okay, getting the password, credentials like username, password, that sort of things. Okay, so yeah, you need to play along with these tools. Yeah, and then you'll know what these tools are doing. The more you play with these tools, the more you get used to with this tool. I'll provide all the notes here. Okay, and yeah, that's all for today. It's been long video. Okay, so next time I'll come up with new topic. So that's all for today. Bye bye, see you next.